Good morning, family. Good morning. Happy Monday. I am Overland here to do the will of our Heavenly Father every day. And this is a recap of my journey here in Colorado. So I was thinking about boxers today, like not the boxers you wear, but the boxing like matches. And we have a sister in our community, Breathe University community, Salsa. We call her Salsa to sell, Selenia. But I was thinking of her, and because she's a doctor as well as a boxer, she's looking to go pro, and it brought up the thoughts of like when I fought for myself, when I fought for other people. And something that is very ingrained in me is that I will fight more for other people and getting their goals done and getting their word out and getting anything that they're aspiring to. I have a a a passion for that because I love to see people win. However, when I was thinking of Sosa and all the things she's gone through since I met her last year through Breathe University, and all the many people that I love that fight and you know their struggle, like because it's all over their face or they talk about it, and then there's others that won't even let you see a, a sliver of what they're going through and how they're fighting behind the scenes. And so my thought is, as I'm out here in Colorado fighting to become a better person, to break generational curses, and to just be a happier human being, um, one invitation that I want to give you guys to start fighting for yourself is understanding that you matter. I wore the shirt from Breathe University, Breathe University's extreme teachers, the gear, grind gear. And I definitely have seen in the last 24 hours just how much I matter, but also how much it matters for me to fight for me. And that there are certain battles that I don't need to pick up because those are the battles Heavenly Father is fighting for me. And to go back to like what I said, my passion is to fight for other people to see them succeed and win. What I'm learning is that just like how Heavenly Father has certain battles to fight for me, there are certain battles that the people that I love, whether they're public with their fight or not, I'm not supposed to grab onto that to fight for them, because for me to take on that, it takes energy away from me, but also it takes the blessing for them to get stronger and to exercise the muscle of faith, the muscle of endurance, resilience, and the joy that comes from completing that fight for themselves. So if you're struggling to fight for yourself, what's helped me and is more humbling for me to say now than ever before is getting out of God's way, surrendering, submitting to Him, and stop being so prideful in letting God do what God needs to do, and just being that student. Like when you are the student and you know when to shut up and when to ask questions, that's when you'll excel in fighting for yourself. And knowing that not every fight has to feel like this war or tremendous like battle. Some fights are just you showing up, you just showing up and doing what you need to do. And it doesn't have to be like when you watch those movies like Gladiator or Braveheart, all those like fighting war movies. It doesn't have to be like that. It can be a quiet dignity type of fight, like how Christ, when he came and he just ministered to people, and that was a different type of fight. He wasn't violent. He wasn't like all up in people's faces with swords and stuff. He did it peacefully. So there's a way to fight like a warrior, and it needs that energy in your life. And then there's another way where you're fighting like Christ. I love you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful day.